Welcome to Tater Time Football, where we talk about everything around football. Here's your host, Tater Tot.
Hey guys, welcome to Tater Time Football. This is week 4. Hopefully I got my mic fixed this time, so y'all can hear me, because last week I did notice that you could barely hear me, but, let's try and make this a little bit better this week. So now we're going to start off with our I'm going to do the top 15 again. We have number 1, Ohio State, number 2, Penn State, number 3, LSU, number 4, Miami, number 5, Georgia, number 6, Oregon, number 7, Florida State, number 8, Texas, number 9, Illinois, 10, Texas A&M, with a win over Notre Dame this past week. Then you got 11, Oklahoma. Iowa State kind of struggled against Arkansas State, Butch Jones and his Arkansas State team. Now you have number 13, Ole Miss. Number 14, the Crimson Tide. Number 15, Tennessee Vols. And this is where Cole takes over.
I think it's the first week I don't get to mention Alabama in my turn of the rankings. So that's a good thing, I guess. We got number 16, Utah. Number 17, Texas Tech. Number 18, Georgia Tech, who was unranked until this weekend. And then we have number 19, Indiana. Vanderbilt, who is now ranked, who was unranked. And then you got number 21, Michigan. 22, Auburn. Number 23, Missouri. 4, Notre Dame. Number 24 after dropping 16 ranks. And then you got USC in the bunch now at number 25.
Now, after you saying all those right there, there's one that I will really want to point out that I actually, let's say 2 of them that I want to point out and keep a check on. Georgia Tech, number 18, and number 20, the one and only Vanderbilt, that everybody keeps saying that they're just Vanderbilt. Okay? Like, they beat a ranked number 11. Number 11, South Carolina. Wow. They beat South Carolina.
Fell out of the hole at number 25. That's the biggest drop I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I'm like, but they lost by a lot of points. It was like 34-7. Like, that's sad. But, there again, kudos to Vanderbilt. They did really good in that game. And give it up for Georgia Tech, like, pulling it out with a freaking field goal. I'm sorry, I got more excited about that game than I did the Alabama game. Okay? I was sitting there jumping for joy. I'm sorry, because I like Clemson. I like Dabo personally. But, I just don't think Georgia Tech's a team you got to really look out for. Like, they've upset a lot of really good teams, lately. So, something to keep an eye on. But now, without a further ado, we're going to get into these picks real quick. Last week, we forgot to do all the Army games and military games. Sorry for that. That was my little mishap, but it's going to be okay. We'll just get into it this week. So you have North Texas at Army. So who do you got here? I got Army myself, but
I'll give this one to Army.
I thought you were about to say North Texas.
For a second, I thought it was like Northern Ohio.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of, and I was like, well, they might have a better chance, but I'll give it to Army this time.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Army as well, and then you have UAB at Tennessee. Fairly easy pick. Tennessee is actually on I know they lost this past week to Georgia, but it was by a few points. It really showed both teams are either really decent because it was so high scoring. It just shows that their offenses were just running on all cylinders, both of them. But Georgia, of course, came out with the W on this. came to Tennessee and beat them. So now we're going to get in. So who do you got there? Tennessee as well?
Yeah, Tennessee should be able to handle UAB.
Now you got Oregon State at Oregon.
Oh, okay. Again, should be Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Oregon State, they haven't been a bad team lately, but
yeah,
I don't know much about them right now.
Well, I know Oregon, they had a really good week this past week, so I think they'll keep on that track. Now you got Kent State at number 7, Florida State.
We'll see how Florida State actually plays. I mean, Kent State isn't bad, but they're not like really good either.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty. People say it's a 99% win ratio for Florida State, but yeah, I guess I'll go to Florida State. But I think Kent State might be able to hold their own a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go. I'm gonna pick Florida State here too, because I just really think that they're actually a decent team, and people have been overlooking that particular team. Yeah, they went 2-10 last year, but this year. Anything can happen.
So they've already won as many games as they had last year.
Well, you also want to take the note is I know my high school is it's high school, but last year they barely won anything. This year they're 3-1 right now. You see, it doesn't matter what happens the year before. You could always be a better team the year after. You know what I mean? There's no telling what teams can do anymore. So now you got Auburn at Oklahoma, number 11.
Wow, that actually should be a really good game. That's a tough one to pick. I pick Auburn to give Oklahoma their first loss.
You know what? I hate to say it. Let's go Auburn.
Oh, God. You're not supposed to say, let's go Auburn. You're supposed to pick who's going to win.
I always tell people, I still have to show a little bit of love to them. It's I never like losing to them, but I always want them to do good up to that point. And, I want them to get ranked as high as possible right now, because if we lose to them, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So I'm going to give it to Auburn here. And it is in Oklahoma, but hopefully Auburn can show that they can handle something on the road. This is their test to show what they can do. Now you got Tulane at Ole Miss. But give Tulane credit. Last year they gave Ole Miss issues. So who do you got here?
Oh, Tulane's going to be Tulane for this one. Oh, Lane Kiffin going to put it on him with it. He going to roll him over.
You know what? Just so I can disagree with you, I'm going to go with Tulane here. Just because you call him Tulane. You can't be hating on him too much.
Yeah, they're going to be Tulane.
They're going
to be two lanes for him. Ole Miss going to be in the fast lane. Tulane going to be in the second lane, in the right lane, because they're too slow.
Oh. Now, we got Boise and at Air Force.
Oh. Poor Air Force. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pick Air Force.
It's at Air Force,
Boise's
so
that
it might
this
be
year.
a good thing. Because Boise is
I think they had one good year.
Don't look good. So I'm going to go Air Force 2 here. I'm going against my other team. Now you got Florida at number 4, Miami. Yeah, it's in Miami.
I guess Miami, man. I mean, Florida, I don't know what their problem is. We talked about struggles at the beginning of this year, and they just continue on the struggle bus. I think that struggle bus is struggling to get down the road.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And now you have, Okay, there's 3 more. You have number 9, Illinois, at number 19, Indiana.
I'm going to pick Indiana.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Yeah! And now you have...
Who are you picking?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Indiana too. That's why I said that.
Okay. Oh, I didn't
That's
know,
why
man.
I said, who's your daddy? And it goes, now you got Southeast Louisiana, which this is a guaranteed, like, dub here, versus LSU, number 3.
Yeah, LSU. I mean, go Tigers, I guess.
LSU? I mean, yeah.
LSU.
That's what
Number
one
3.
of our buddies is an LSU fan, and, you know, we kind of been picking at him, calling it LSU lately. But he's pretty cool. And now you have Sam Houston at Texas.
Oh, Texas for sure.
Well, they did struggle a little bit at first against UTEP. Yeah, UTEP actually tried to stick around and play with them. So
I think they bounced back and wiped the floor of Sam Houston.
Yeah, so Sam Houston, I'm sorry. I'm going to go Texas this week. The eyes of Texas are upon you.
Ew.
And that will conclude that part of the show. Now, Cole, do you have anything to say? Or Jolly Green, do you have anything to say?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, the Dr. Tot is now in session. So, I'm going to tell you that there are teams out there that surprised me this week. I wasn't really highly impressed on Alabama, though. I'm just going to go ahead and get them out of the way, because usually I talk all this good stuff about them. But, you know, I'm going to start talking a little bit of trash. Just a little bit. It's Alabama just did not perform to what I would like them to yet.
I think they performed better than the last 2 weeks.
Well, the last 2 weeks, yes, they did.
I think this is kind of an improvement. Like, I think we're on the wrong page again.
Okay, well, what I'm saying, though, is they still have a lot to improve on. Like, when I say that, though, they did improve considering we played, you know, Wisconsin. Everybody was like, oh, well, Wisconsin's this crap team, la, la, la. They're out of the Big Ten. The 2 best conferences in all of college football is Big Ten and the SEC. Whether people like it or not, they can get mad about it. They can say all this boo-hoo crap. But those are the 2 major conferences that run the table. They are the big show, and that's what runs everything. And one day, wouldn't it be crazy if all those 2 conferences just combined each other, and then it was just one major freaking conference? Like, I'm just telling you, it would be the most unstoppable freaking conference in the world. But, you know, now then you have people like Georgia Tech, like we were talking about earlier. It's like their quarterback, King, that kid is freaking awesome. Like, he's got a lot of good poise about him. I really like his attitude. And also, he has really good decision making. I really think if you want to say who's the best player in all of college football, whether people want to hear this or not, it's like he should be running for the Heisman. And there's also one other that should be running for the Heisman, and that's Oklahoma's quarterback. He's freaking good too. He's actually showed a lot of poise himself as well, and can handle a lot of situations that, you know, he gets put into. And one other one that I will mention is Auburn's quarterback, Arnold. He came from Oklahoma. I'm not saying he's a Heisman winner, but he has a lot of poise and can control the ball and knows how to use his legs when he needs to and everything, and he can make it very difficult for many defenses in like all of college football pretty much. But he's still got to prove it to me with this game against Oklahoma. It'll be the battle of those two quarterbacks. So I really want to see what that matchup shows. Now, do you have anything to say before I get off of the
I guess I'll
train?
go backwards a few. So, also kind of touch on, maybe kind of like talk trash about what you think. But I think Arnold's okay. I don't know about Heisman worthy.
That's why I said that.
I mean, he had a decent game. He had 13 for 24, 1 touchdown. It's nothing outstanding, but it's not bad. I'd say Auburn itself, their defense did pretty good. I mean, now their offense kind of lacked. I mean, because neither team scored in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Against South Alabama, which is kind of surprising. I mean, I thought they would score at least once, but maybe it's just second string. I didn't get to watch all that.
Yeah.
With me being in Bristol, Tennessee at the Bristol race, if anybody else was there.
Hey, was that good? Was it good when you were out
fantastic.
there? Hey,
fantastic.
Next time
hey,
I
man.
need to go with you.
Yeah, man, you can go next time. If I'm still at the same job, they give me the tickets, we'll go.
Okay.
Shout out to Bass Pro, because Johnny Morris hooked me up with them tickets. They were nice. But I think, let's see. I think Georgia Tech is a really good team. They have a chance to be like very top 10 team. They just have to be a little more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of talent there. I think even Nick Saban said himself that they're a really good team. They're just not very consistent. So I'll piggyback on that, I guess.
Okay.
Georgia, I can't say like they either one played bad. I mean, they both had a high scoring game. Georgia just lucked out that Tennessee ended up missing that field goal. And then Georgia went down and scored. Yeah. I mean, that's just simple as that.
It was whoever had the ball last.
I'm still not convinced Florida State is this almighty team yet. They didn't play a game this week, so I don't know how they jumped up 3 spots. That's kind of crazy. How did they jump Illinois? Illinois played somebody, and then they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I mean, okay.
That's just like South Carolina just dropping out of the top, like 15, like all the way out of even ranked. Like,
how many losses? That was their first loss of the
season.
That was
their first loss of the season. They just
that's why I was surprised that they're not even. I mean, you have Notre Dame who's 0-2, and they're still number 24. I don't know. Committee's got some weird votes going on. But again, now I guess I'll get to Alabama. Alabama, since I got to watch a little bit of it since the race hadn't started and all that yet. They kind of struggled at first to kind of get that rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
But once that rhythm was there, I mean, because once in defense kind of stepped up. I know Wisconsin was out of their starting quarterback, so that was probably good. That's probably pretty good for us to take advantage of that. But
he tore us up last year.
Yeah, but defense stood up. Ryan Williams, like Mr. I don't know what you call him, Mr. Electric. Yeah, Hollywood, man. He's Hollywood. Dude. I mean, 165 yards for 5 receptions, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Rushing, I didn't really see anything great from Alabama. We still, I don't know what it is. We still struggle with having a dominant running back. We had I think it was like Roy Dale Williams last year was really good, but we seemed to lack using anybody.
Yeah.
We were just kind of like, I don't know. It's just a weird thing that we got going on. Ty Simpson, I would say I'm impressed with just throwing and completion rate.
Yes.
We went from, Florida State, first time in. Hey, it's just a crazy world we live in. And, he's bounced back. I'll give him that. Now, again, I'm not 100% convinced this team is like top 7 yet. Maybe top 12, top 10. But I'm not convinced. Yeah. But, hey, man, we're on an upwards climb. Now, thank God we have a off week, because I saw what was next, and I was like, that's going to be a really good or really bad game for us. So, I think I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited to see what some of these games are.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited myself just seeing what's going on. Like, around everything else, that's why I've been trying to do a little bit more for, like, the show, guys. I'm trying to do a little bit more of looking outside of the box, not just at my team. I had to start looking at everybody else's stuff and kind of mention what I see now compared to what I was seeing, because I'm not trying to be as biased as I was last year, because I was, like, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm really sorry everybody for doing all that. But this guy right here is always trying to keep me straight anyway and make sure that I don't get off track. So give him thanks over here.
I don't worry, guys. I yell at him and stuff. This ain't no easy parenting. You gotta yell at him a little bit.
Hey, the fact is, though, he's younger than me, so how's it parenting? Like, okay, but yeah. So I'm gonna leave it with that. Is that all you have to say?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in this week of Tater Time Football. Really enjoy having y'all watch the show and everything. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer any of them that anyone post. And I'm sorry for not having a consistent day of when I post. So I'm going to intend on posting every Wednesday. So if that helps everybody. Because I know some people on the weekends, they have football practice, or they have football and all this other stuff going on with high schools and stuff like that. So I intend on doing it every Wednesday from here on out. So y'all have a good one, and see y'all in the next video.